Howdy, I'm gonna talk about what is the top 5 best anime 2023. So this is according to, of course, on Google. There are Finland Saga, Jujutsu Kaisen, Oshinoko, Spy plus Family Season 2. That's the but I wanna explain a little bit about an article from www.gamran.com. So the title is Best Anime of 2023 Rank. It's a 2023 produced more than 100 anime, and this series were the best of all of them. Let's see the explanation. Insomniacs After School explores major romance with characters who evolve realistically over time in a beautiful friendship turned romantic story. But I'm not gonna. Okay, this is it. As 2023, I'm looking for the writer actually because by Mark Samut. So yeah, this is the writer. I do really respect a writer when I read an article or some information, some news from a website. I knew that it's very difficult to write an article. We need to doing research, read a lot of books, and of course some what is it? Okay, just go to the article. As 2023 has ended, it is time to reminisce on what was a great year for anime. Each season had at least a couple of memorable shows across a spectrum of genres and themes. Romance, comedy, isekai, action, horror, sci-fi, and drama all produced their share of new representatives, and while most of them were not all-time greats, the good generally outweighed the bad. However, the best 2023 anime were far better than just good, and these series could very well be remembered as modern classics in a decade. As the winter 2024 anime season continues, let's take a look at its predecessors' standout shows. There is an advertisement updated February 24, 2024 by Mark Sammet. I don't know him, but I want to say thank you to him. Wait a second. Consequently, this article has been updated with a couple more recommendations. So the first is honorable mentions. 2023 was such a strong year for anime that highlighting every worthwhile show would be nearly impossible. The following series came very close to earning a spot among the best anime of 2023. First, The Angel Next Door Spoils Me Rotten. Second, Baki Hama second season. Third, Body Daddies. Fourth, The Dangers in My Heart. Next, Dr. Stone New World. And then Heavenly Delusion, Horimiya The Missing Pieces, and also Is It Wrong to Try to Pick Up Girls in Dongyeon for Part 2. Musoku Tensei Jobless Reincarnation Season 2. Zom 100 Bucket List of the Dead. Actually, my expectation was One Punch Man Season 3, but I don't know more about the information about of One Punch Man. I like One Punch Man, by the way. 12 Insomniacs After Schools. Wait a second. 2023 was a good year for romance anime, partially due to the Fantastic Winter 2024 sequel. The Dangers in My Heart was the genre's best debut of the previous year. However, Insomniacs After School shouldn't be overlooked either. Based on a beloved manga, the anime follows two high school students who connect over a shared struggle. Sleep doesn't come easy to them. One day, Nakami heads to his school's unused observatory and finds Megari fast asleep. A chance encounter that sparks a major and beautiful friendship that gradually turns romantic. Although fairly slow moving, Insomniacs After School does a great job of establishing its leads as individuals while also reinforcing their chemistry, allowing their eventual coming together to feel earned and natural. Nakami starts as somewhat unlikable, but his demeanor changes realistically throughout the series. Meanwhile, Megari is enduring from beginning to end. What's next? The 100 girlfriend who really, 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 really love you. Man, I'm list 7.885. That's interesting. The 100 girlfriend who really, 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 really love you. It's a Japanese title, Kimi no Koto ga Daida 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 Suki, the 100 Nin no Kanojo. The studios Biburi Animation Studios, based on manga. Creator Rikito Nakamura. Streaming services Crunchyroll. The best harem and comedy anime of 2023, The 100 Girlfriends Who Really, 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 Really Love You, is a love riot that begins with the appearance of a god and just ramps up the absurdity from there. Parody stories will always be acquired tastes since they usually require familiarity with the source, and 100 Girlfriend is no exception. While constantly poking fun at harem tropes, the anime is still a firm member of the genre, albeit one that pushes the concept to its absolute limit. Rentaro will meet 100 soulmates and he must satisfy them all. Consequently, most episodes revolve around the introduction of a new girl, most of which slots seamlessly into popular archetypes. On paper, this pattern should pave the way to a swallowtail that offers little more than fan service. But 100 Girlfriends makes it work, confident and direct. Rentaro is the perfect protagonist for this type of story, and he is sidelined by almost universally great waifus, while deeply in love with the male lead. The girls also develop friendship with each other, leading to a surprisingly wholesome overall situation. It's already 7 minutes, about 9 minutes, I think it's okay. Number 10, The Eminence in Shadow Season 2. My anime list is 8.41. Wow, it's quite high. Point. The Eminence in Shadow, Isekai, Fantasy, Action and Comedy. Japanese title, Kagano Jisuru Yokusa ni Naratiku Kute. Studio Nexus, based on light novel. Creator Daisuke Aizawa. Streaming services High Dive. Overall, 2023 was a solid year for isekai anime in terms of both quantity and, to a lesser extent, quality. While most shows were rather middling, the team's output was consistently watchable. With just a handful of terrible outliers, the same can be said for the other end of the spectrum, as only two series achieved greatness. Musoku Tensei, Diablo's reincarnation, continued to be its typically popularizing self with Season 2, producing a core with stellar world building, an interesting story, and a potentially infuriating protagonist. The best 2023 isekai anime was The Eminence in Shadow, and the year was nicely bookended by the dark comedy series. Season 1 aired its final few episodes in January and February, while Season 2 was a constant highlight of the fall 2023 quarter, blending humor, action, and surprisingly complex, albeit frequently silly, storylines. The Eminence in Shadow represents isekai, its peak powers.